Всем добрый вечер. Пройдите 5-й эпизод игры The Long Dark, который я пытался... Этот отсюда пытался стримить уже, но оказалось... Я забыл убрать картинку с экрана, и стрима игры не было. Я бегал, и даже не обратил внимания, что изображение не то. Так, ладно. Значит... Идем аккуратно. Нас не покоцали, поэтому сохраняем часто и часто загружаемся. Потом будет добраться тяжеловато, если нас будет все время кусать волки. Так, здесь у нас первая партия волков, поэтому сохраняемся и начинаем их отстрел. Всех 3 или 4 штуки. Да ну нафиг, и сразу двое бегут. Вы издеваетесь. Так, второй не побежал, испугался. Он все равно побегит. Я от него отошел, и он перестал, сел. Вот что если здесь садись, волк перестает тебя видеть, но на определенном расстоянии. Так. Один там наверху. Вот. Бегит. Бегит. Зараза. Попал. То есть получается 4. Один там по-любому встречаешь. И один вот там еще был. Ёкарный. Я не успел сохраниться. Капец нахуй. Лучше загрузиться. Потом с другой стороны побежал. Ой, вон второй. Так, сохраняемся. Ну уже все, один подобрал. Все. Загружаемся. Вот такой я меткий стрелок. Чего валяется? Так, нос. То есть только встаешь, и он сразу... Так, я перезарядил. Не победит как раз. Вообще пройду мимо него. Ёкарный. Есть, попал. Сохраняемся. Еще вот там. Нам туда как раз наверх и идти. Ну там на термальной электростанции, что он там, как он там называется, револьвер есть, надо будет быть полегче, можно пару выстрелов сделать по волну. Я тогда с выключенным экраном до тут дошел. Потом увидел, что у меня экран есть. Кролики. Братцы-кролики. Пропад. Так, здесь мы сохранимся, где-то там с поворотом еще один будет. Ага. Плохо.
Доброго вечера автору и зрителям.
Добрый вечер. Где-то здесь должен волчара быть еще.
Gotta keep moving. No time to waste.
Так, я его ранил, не убил, зараза. Это далеко. Не попал. Да ёпка! Один ранил, выстрел, два в молоко. Ё. Зараза. Я откуда-нибудь выскочить неожиданно.
No time to waste.
Пипец. Эх.
Красный.
Здрасте.
Вон на тумбочке лежит. Вон. Ты чё? Нет, ты чё? А, вот, здорово.
Привет.
Андрей, здорово.
Привет.
Как дела у тебя?
Нормально, у меня стрим. Так
А,
что
Стрим?
пока. Ел. Да ёкарный! Опять промазал. Косой. Косой, совсем косой. Наконец-то я тебя убил. Если
Gotta keep
долго
moving.
мучиться,
No time to waste.
что-нибудь получится. Так, кофе. Так, сейчас мы здесь револьверчик найдем. Туда хоть можно 4. А что это такое с освещением? Так. Так. Худи. Совсем худая. Худи. Вот, повязку возьмем.
I could use this.
Девочки. Просроченные. Не надо было брать. Так. Да вообще здесь идти. Подожди. Так. Вот. Здесь можно будет пройти. Потом вернемся. О, кофейку. Персики. Ладно, возьмем пока. Потом, если что, выпьем. Таблетки брать не будем.
Thank goodness.
Энергетический напиток. А есть? Возьмем. Так.
That'll come in handy.
Чика. Так. Фаеры. Ладно, пока возьмем, потом выкинем лишнее.
Hope that worked.
Лайк от меня.
И вдруг зазвонил телефон. Кто говорит? Слон. От кого? От имени. Так, револьвер, патроны. Два патрона на ружье. Так это мы смотрели. Да подожди ты. Ага, тяжело, надо что-то выкинуть. Так, что ж нам выкинуть? Ну, во-первых, просрочено. Так, это надо ставить. Это надо поесть. Так хоть звонить успеем. Так, спички. Энергетически можно выпить. Это айрон. Теперь оставим, хватит пока. Да не извини, сейчас подойду.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Нам патроны. Так. Да ща.
Wonder if this is any good to eat. This stuff will come in handy. What have we here?
Пришли мы уже.
Hey, Mackenzie.
Back to this phone thing, I see.
Remind you of any prison in particular?
Those were good times. What's up, Jason?
Just saw the light for Substation 3 go green on my board. Nice work. Wanted to check in and see how you're doing.
It's slow going. Lots of angry wildlife out here.
Yeah, we tried to warn you.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, well, be careful out there. I'll check in with you at the next substation.
Will do.
Так.
One down.
This'll come in handy.
Мне ружья нет. От ружья дают. Так. Я хотел попробовать вот этого. О, полностью! Можно побегать.
Looks like steam is starting to come out of the pipes. Pressure must be building in the system. Just like Atwood warned would happen. Gotta follow the steam pipes. They'll lead me to the next substation.
По идее, не туда, наверх. Да, наверх. Чуть дышаться надо. Полезли. Так, залез. Ага. Ясно.
I think I can use this.
Давайте сохранимся полностью. Вот так-то. Геостанцию мы прошли. Еще 2. Ну, до второй я не доходил. Позавчера. Но валки там встречаются часто. Так, вот здесь надо осторожно. Переломать. Так, дивно. Чё? Оказывается, фигня. И усталость еще больше. Ёкарный бабай. Как-то я вляпал. Так. Теперь буду знать, что это. Я ее никогда не пил. Ты не пьешь. И ты хочешь. Да уж. Чип я на кофе сидел бы. Да. Выпил. Так, вот здесь то ли 3, то ли 4 волка. И после этого я только увидел, что у меня экран отключенный. Стрим. Так. Охраняемся. Где будем? Где-то не здесь.
Head.
Дальше головная боль, а чем ее лечить? 16 минут головная боль. Это энергетика, ёпкарный. Если бы знал бы, я его б не пил. Есть. Так, сохраняемся. Их здесь 3, по-моему, было.
I'm going too
Вот
slow.
Еще,
I'm gonna run out of time.
еще один. Да ёкарный.
I'm going too slow. I'm gonna run out of time.
Зараза. Наконец-то. Ёкарный. Да сколько у тебя? Ёкарный. 11 патронов осталось. Ну, хоть на ружье есть еще. Четырнадцать. Как далеко. Зайца, если здесь есть, значит волков нет. Понятно. Ёкарный. Я не попал в него ни разу. Так, уходим. Может, он за нами не вернется. Два выстрела и обоим молоко. Так, куда мне? Назад бегать. Не будем, вдруг прибегит сзади. И ногу отгрызет. Как он по мне не попал? Я по нему не попал, он по мне не попал. Ну вас нафиг. Мне патрон мало. Я вообще не знаю, туда я иду или нет. Так. Ну, по идее, правильно иду. А вот приду я иду туда. Все врачи где-то орут. Ну, что-то там виднеется. А где грачи орут? Они обычно орут над какими-то трупами, но я... Это там наверху. Не было печали. Да ёкарный! То есть я его убил. Теперь патрона осталось. Рано не порвал, да? Живем. Так. Сохранится. Здесь патрон еще найти. На револьвер. Было бы неплохо. Так. Кофейку нам пригодится. Ну и нафиг. Энергетический напиток. Кофе заберем.
Hope I can still eat this.
Холод.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Так сказать, моргин. Так. Непробиваемый жилет.
I might have to drop some gear.
Куда он девается? А, здесь можно. Что он дает?
Excellent.
Патроны только. Копию забираем.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Эпи. Так. Патронов нету вообще.
Hope I can still eat this.
Что ж. Запускаем.
Primed and activated.
Где ты звонишь? О, патрон.
Could end up being useful.
И ружье. Так, подожди. Одинаково.
Too much stuff to carry.
Не понял, я что, не бросил? Иду я.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
How goes the war?
Not sure. I think we're winning?
2 green lights on the board feels like we could be.
Something doesn't feel quite right, though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Can't put my finger on it.
We'll keep an eye on it. I need you upright and breathing out there, getting shit done.
I'm on it.
Atwood's getting squirrely. She's pretty sure tonight's Aurora is going to be a big one. I don't need to tell you how important this is, do I, Mackenzie?
I know what I need to do.
I'm seeing some pressure building in the geothermal system. Gotta get that next station online ASAP, or we're gonna have problems.
Understood. I'll get it done.
Sorry to add more pressure, Mackenzie. Please be careful out there.
You know me. Careful is my middle name.
I think you mean crashing my plane and having endless bad luck is your middle name.
Still here, though.
Let's keep it that way.
Так. Повязки, фаеры. Что это у меня? Так. Итого у нас 15 патронов. 23 на ружье. Значит, будем почаще сохраняться. Чаще
Another one down.
сохраняться. Сохранились. Куда нам идти? По прямой. Разрушенный мост. Еще и
What the hell is that glowing stuff? It's like the aurora, but on the ground.
Северное сияние. Ё! Где ты? Где он?
I gotta hurry. I need to get back to Suzuki before nightfall.
Промазал! Ты ёкарный! Да. То есть сколько растяжений? Это лечится, да? Ой, обезболивающий, растяжение, вывих лодыжки. Восстановление 4 часа. Да ну нафиг, надо загружаться, получается. Потому что это долго будет. У нас нет 4 часов на лечение.
What the hell is that glowing stuff? It's like the aurora on the ground.
А где волчара? Ты не попал! Зараза!
What the hell is that glowing stuff? It's like the aurora.
Детки стрелок, да. Ты опять не попал. Косой.
What the hell is that glowing stuff? It's like the aurora on the ground.
Я еще помню, не туда паду опять. Один вообще. Не попал. Что Что за фигня? Я сегодня хоть попаду в него.
What the hell is that glowing stuff? It's like the aurora on the ground.
Да я даже так не поп... Вообще какой-то мрак. Еще
What the
попасть не
hell is that
могу.
glowing stuff? It's like the aurora on the ground.
Наконец! Не прошло и полгода. Так, куда мне идти? По дороге по-другому, да?
I gotta hurry. I need to get back to Suzuki before
Yeah.
nightfall.
Что-то он подумал, потом упал. Я уже думал, промахнулся. Так, где мы? Все время вперед. До моста.
Follow the pipes. Yeah, they'll show the route out of this crazy place.
Так, где мы? Близко уже.
Someone's stash.
Револьвер. Растворитель пней. А, для изготовления пороха. Так. Так. Здесь пройти по трубе, наверное, идти. Давайте сохранимся. И по трубе. демон. Еще много. Ветер еле идет. Еще и волк где-то впереди. Так, сохранится. Где он? Видимость нулевая. Я ранен. Есть. Фух, этот раз нормально. Пошли. Какое статическое напряжение на СМИ. Так. Это он еле идет. Пошел. Направление ветер. Ветер. Значит, будет сильнее.
It's almost like I'm stuck in the crazy mountains. Madness.
Скоро безумие.
Mountains of madness.
Так, где мы? Еще далеко. Главное, чтобы медведь нам не встретился. Ведь мы его не убьем. Так, сохраниться. Раз. Где-то там. А если вот так пойти? А и здесь Да ёкарный. А как? Он мимо меня пробежал, у меня уже одежда изодрана. Вы издеваетесь? Само собой. Он даже до меня не дотронулся. Наверное, испугался так сильно, что аж... Так, лучше паром еще надо идти. Дальше он все равно туда бегает. В этот раз волк не встретил. Ой, ёкарный. Промазал. Да, раз. Вот он крутился, пока я промазал. Почему пистолет переключиться? Здесь уже близко. Да ёкарный! Пипец нахрен! Я сам сейчас сразу второй убьет. Так. Один, значит, где-то здесь. Где он? Не попал. Раз. Вот они... Где? Ты ёкарный. Косой. Все время с разных сторон бегают. Откуда? Да ёкарный! Да, опять застрял, не могу попасть. И откуда бежать будет? Е. Да ёкарный. Да. Еще где-то там. Где он? Как он меня не покусал? Не пойму. Мне повезло просто. Только раз промахнулся. Я вообще пытаюсь. Все нормально. Значка нету.
Where's the good stuff?
Так. Это последнее. Так. Ну, что хорошего здесь есть. Тактическая куртка. Собираем.
I could use this.
Так, патрон для револьвера. Всё.
stuff will come in handy. What have we here?
Лава. Револьвер. Патроны берем. Ой,
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
надо револьвер лишний выбросить. Так. Не смотреть ничего. Включать.
That's the last of them. Not this again. Need to find a way out.
А я здесь не проехал.
I see 3 green lights on the board, and a bunch of this old gear seems to be powering up.
Good news.
How's it looking out there?
I think I've seen the worst of it.
The pressure in the system seems to have dissipated, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Great news. How we're at with preparations coming?
She's in heaven. Haven't been able to get a word in edgewise since the power came back online. She's been running from system to system, and I am just trying to stay out of her way.
All right. Let's hope her plan works.
Tell that man to stop fooling around and get back here on the double.
I gotta go. If the big Aurora appears before we're ready...
I remember. Life's work down the tube.
Exactly. Be careful out there, Mackenzie. And get back to us soon.
I'm on my way.
Так.
Good. It worked.
Куда мне? Ага, сюда. Швалкова не было. Так, кофе выпить. Нормально. Теперь можно и побегать даже. Дыхание. Тут-то здесь только мышь летает. Теперь вот купольник полетел.
The air tastes funny, like metal in my mouth.
Ёкарный.
Oh, shit.
Не упал. Это хорошо. Так, мне еще... А что это такое? Вернуться в зал управления. Это вот сюда мне. Чем сюда? Показывает. Так, побежали. А то темнеет уже. Ну что, идти? Больше никого не будет. Так, до моста добрались. Там где? Ага, еще далеко. А все темнее. И это что такое?
What the hell was that?
Это мне не нравится это. Да еще... Так, сохраниться. Не нравится мне это. В темноте плохо видно.
Oh shit! Is that what I think it is?
Кто? Где? Я не вижу. Ты это увидел, что ты там заорал? Пипец нахрен. Чего? А где пистолет? Просто пистолет выбило.
Cougar.
Тут не повезло. Второй раз. Или мы друг друга испугались больше? Еще меня не видит. Пройдемся потихоньку. Задание провалено, не понял. Как провалено? Понял. Осталось 2 часа. Вы издеваетесь? Написано, 2 часа осталось.
Oh shit! Is that what I think it is?
То есть нельзя здесь останавливаться? Просто.
Cougar.
Где она? Где нож? Ой, пистолет. Да ёкарный. Да, и ни разу я не попал.
Gotta stop that bleeding.
Бесполезно. Почему?
Oh shit! Is that what I think it is?
Я ни разу не попал в нее.
Cougar.
Зараза, здесь прохода нету.
Now, gotta get back to Suzuki before it's too
А,
late.
нет. То есть я от нее убежал. Да, если бы я знал, что надо было просто убежать.
You did it, Mackenzie!
Yes, good work, young man.
It was no trouble.
Привет.
Привет.
Now, do you have everything you need?
I think so.
I still have a job for you.
Right.
Please, accompany Jace up to...
I can handle that alone, Dr. Atwood. He's already done enough.
Accompany Jace to...
With tonight's Aurora, we have a chance to pull the data now that the systems are nearly back online. But I'm not sure Jace can handle the next part alone.
I don't need any help.
We need to get the data from the buffers back into the mainframe and then to the scope's relays for processing. But for that to work, we need the benefit of the program.
The program?
Just a little something I put together during my graduate thesis.
It's a brilliant bit of coding, and without it, we'd be dead in the water.
Okay. So, what can I do?
The next parts are all about perfect timing, and we each have a part to play.
I'm sure I can handle the telescope.
Nonsense. This is too important to let pride get in the way.
Once more? For good luck?
Let's not make this a habit, okay?
Works for me.
You two had better get moving. We're running out of time.
Куда идти? Куда мне топать? Где мы находимся? Куда вся моя еда делась? У меня еще еду украли.
Could they have built a more confusing space?
И оружие, зато спальник дали. Пипец, ничего не оставили. И одежду все отняли. Одну повязку оставили и спички. Ни палок, ничего. Ограбили, гады. Все забрали. Куда мы вообще идем? Не понял, мы вообще непонятно где.
This place is old, but it has good bones.
Покрали. Пистолет забрали, и ружье забрали. Вообще револьвер его не давали. Почему забрали, вот спрашивается. Иди.
Feels like the whole facility is slowly waking up. That Aurora is a real mystery. It's almost like magic, really. Imagine the logistics involved in building this facility. Staggering.
Ты где там? Идешь?
The people who built this had no idea how important it would be someday. Well, well. There she is. The Suzuki Radio Telescope. Isn't she beautiful? Lit up by the aurora, no less. I've never seen it so bright.
It's massive.
Let's hope we're not too late. Okay, time to get this party started. There's a fair bit of interference. Keyboard is glitching a bit. Can't be helped, we're way past long shots at this point. Loading the program. Now.
Are you in place? I'm seeing some spikes on the sensors at the peak.
Shouldn't be long now.
What do you need me to do?
Okay, this is the tricky part. I'm gonna have to run the program and update the code in real time to modulate for the aberrant magnetic field and...
Jace.
So I'll be busy focusing on that. Meanwhile, once the telescope grabs a signal, we'll need to follow the source. The new data will help flush the buffers, and the data in the buffers will get pushed to Dr. Atwood's workstation for processing. It's an archaic system, but best I could do with 30-year-old technology.
I'm still not clear on what you need me to do.
You're a pilot, right?
Yep.
Know how to adjust your heading to follow a radar beacon?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea.
Same principle. Grab the big metal wheels at the base of each leg of the telescope sensor assembly. You'll see a bunch of numbers around the edge. When my program outputs specific bearings, I'll shout them to you. And then you have to find a way to match those bearings as quickly as you can.
Sounds easy enough.
The timing has to be perfect.
Got it.
Like, exactly perfect.
I hear you loud and clear.
Did you say you got here after crashing your plane?
Don't start.
Get ready. I'm seeing some power spikes. Something big. It's happening.
Get ready, Mackenzie.
Готовься. Куда готовься? Что крутить? Да, что?
What a mess.
Look for the wheel, Mackenzie.
Так я вообще куда? Может, я не сюда иду? Колеса крутить. Сейчас я колеса.
Here we go. 141 degrees.
141 градус. А там и так 140. А, вот здесь надо. Дальше, а как их крутить? Нифига не понял. А, быстро так вот. Быстро, нет, надо заново. Если бы я сразу понял. Да. Если бы я понял еще.
Oh, shit! Is that what I think it is? Cougar.
Да ёкарный. Вообще, ну, да все уже. Я забыл.
Back to Suzuki before it's too late.
Да, если еще было понятно, как крутить.
You did it, Mackenzie!
Yes, good work, young man.
It was no trouble. Now, do you have everything you need?
I think so.
I still have a job for you.
Right.
Please, accompany Jace up to...
I can handle that alone, Dr. Atwood. He's already done enough.
Accompany Jace to...
With tonight's Aurora, we have a chance to pull the data now that the systems are nearly back online. But I'm not sure Jace can handle the next part alone.
I don't need any help.
We need to get the data from the buffers back into the mainframe, and then to the scope's relays for processing. But for that,
The...
just... It's better.
Hey.
Then...
Once... We're...
You were right.
Да? Да.
Should they have built a more confusing space? Place is old, but it has good bones. Feels like the whole facility is slowly waking
Так,
up.
давайте сохранимся.
That Aurora is a real
Не
mystery.
понял. Прошло
It's almost
не
like
сработает.
magic,
Сохранение.
really.
О, сохранилось.
Imagine the logistics involved in building this facility. Staggering. People who built this have no idea how important it would be for them.
Так, теперь все на месте. Что за глюк? О,
Well, well.
ноутбук открытый.
There she is, the Suzuki radio telescope. Isn't she beautiful? Lit up by the aurora, no less. I've never seen it so bright.
It's massive.
Let's hope we're not too late.
Закрылся.
Okay, time to get this party started. There's a fair bit of interference. Keyboard is glitching a bit. Can't be helped, we're way past long shots at this point. Loading the program. Now.
Are you in place? I'm seeing some spikes on the sensors at the peak.
Shouldn't be long now.
What do you need me to do?
Okay, I'm gonna have to run.
Jace.
So meanwhile, what the new data will help flush. It's an
I'm still not clear on...
Europe.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
Same principle. Grab the big, you'll see and then you,
sounds easy.
the time,
Got it.
like,
I hear you.
Did you say,
Don't start.
Get ready. I'm seeing something big. It's happening.
get ready, Mackenzie.
Так, F5.
What a mess.
Look for the wheel, Mackenzie. Here we go, 141 degrees.
Что, мне дальше куда-то идти?
Look for the console with the big wheel on it. Come on, Mackenzie.
How am I supposed to find anything down here? There's gotta be a way through here. The dish is huge.
That's it. We're getting close now. Keep
Yes,
going.
yeah.
Okay. 67 degrees.
67.
Jace? Everything okay over there?
Don't worry. Keep going. Last bearing incoming. Come on, you sweet, sweet program.
А
Don't
куда?
let me down. $156, Mackenzie. Get to 156 before the whole thing blows.
156.
Now, Mackenzie. Mackenzie!
The program?
She did the most any program can hope to do. Her job. Now let's hope Dr. Atwood got what she needed. Because this gear is toast.
It's coming now. All the data just flooding out of the buffers. It worked. God damn it, it worked.
Oh, thank goodness. I'd hate to have to restart my PhD.
You did brilliant work, my girl. Absolutely brilliant. We just need to keep the data flow, ensure it comes in a continuous flow, uninterrupted.
How long before the data is ready for analysis?
These are old systems, and it takes a while for them to crunch through the numbers. It'll be hours before we'll... Well, shit.
What the hell just happened?
It's not the power this time. Geothermal plants still showing up green on the board.
Some kind of overload, or emergency shutdown.
What now?
Now we do this the old-fashioned way. We start combing through the numbers.
I'll get us some light. Do you see anything that would indicate the level of K-index we might expect to...
Shush, girl. Let me read.
Do you want me to grab a printout and
Could it be a G10?
Is there something I can do to...
Aha! Here it is. Here it is.
There it is.
What do you see?
It can't be. That silly old British bastard was right. He just never knew how right he was. Why did it have to happen in our time?
British bastard? Please explain.
For you to fully understand would take more time than we have. I'd have to go back more than 150 years.
I like a good story.
I think we deserve some answers.
Very well. In 1865, a British scientist and naval officer was tasked with supporting the research of a scientific team, seeking to create a kind of communication that could travel over the air. The Admiralty felt that dependence on the telegraph was holding them back. This Navy man was inspired by stories he'd heard about the Carrington event 6 years prior. At the time, the largest geomagnetic event ever recorded. He had heard that the abundance of static electricity in the air had powered telegraph lines, even after the operators had unplugged them. Fires broke out due to this geomagnetically induced current. It got him thinking. This scientist's research led him all over the world, and he began to piece together a picture of the Earth's geomagnetic profile, and something about the operation of the sun and its effects on the Earth's magnetic field. Remember, this was 150 years ago, and well before they had the equipment to prove any of this. But a theory began to take shape in his mind that suggested the sun went through cycles of geomagnetic activity, waxing and waning, but sometimes spiking inexplicably in dramatic ways. The historical record held evidence of many of these events, but in pre-industrial times, the impacts were more subtle. Even in the mid-1800s, there wasn't enough power infrastructure to really feel the impact of these spikes, so it wasn't of grave concern. But the growing dependence on telegraphy suggested this shouldn't be ignored. And this scientist predicted that if the level of electrification continued to grow exponentially, as was predicted, this would create a serious vulnerability that could be exploited by their enemies at great cost to industry and society at large. He was given a secret commission from the Royal Geographical Society to prove his theories and to come up with a strategy that would ensure the British were in the strongest position to exploit any such geomagnetic disaster. After another decade of research, this scientist began to suspect that this geomagnetic current that existed all around them could impact many other things, and more deeply. He began to study migration patterns of animals and gathered evidence of whale strandings, bird die-offs, and other unexplained mysteries relating to animals' innate abilities to navigate vast distances with great precision without the benefit of modern tools or equipment. Eventually, he knew he had to travel north to the Arctic to really test his theories. And in December of 1865, he took a ship and a crew of Navy scientists and mariners in a specially commissioned research vessel, a modified bomb mortar ship, fashioned after the Terror and Erebus from the ill-fated Franklin expedition. His ship was named the HMS In Tenebris, and he took it and a crew far above the Arctic Circle, along with an array of unique recording equipments he had crafted himself, with the hope of collecting data to support his theories. This scientist and Navy man was Captain Edmund Wintermute.
The word in Mackenzie's secret message.
It was a person's name.
Wintermute's mission was to collect data near the Arctic Circle, and he and his crew were also tasked with the goal of resupplying a small Navy research outpost that had been set up as part of Wintermute's program the year before. Some of the crew on Wintermute's ship was designated as relief for the outpost's crew, and Wintermute was meant to bring the replaced men home to their families. A few days away from the Arctic Circle and 2 days from their destination, Wintermute recorded increasingly active aurora and other geomagnetic activity around the ship, including St. Elmo's Fire. But he also noticed something else. As evidenced by their journals, many of the crew were having trouble sleeping, with some experiencing full-blown insomnia that worsened as they traveled further north. Some were also beginning to forget things, their journal entries occasionally slipping into childlike language or outright gibberish. 2 days out from their destination, the night watch rang the ship's bell to announce a man had gone overboard. The man, an experienced mariner, had been observed to simply walk off the deck of the ship. By all rights, a calm and dependable sailor. This event shook the crew's morale. Wintermute did his best to keep them focused, but he was still inexperienced as a ship's captain, always more the scientist than sailor or Navy man, and he could tell the men were increasingly becoming anxious, even distrustful.
Walked off the ship and straight into the water.
Exactly, but things got even stranger after that. When they arrived at their destination, a small island surrounded by sea ice, they found the Navy observation camp that Wintermute had set up the year before completely abandoned. The shelters were mostly destroyed, the relentless Arctic winds having shredded their canvas. The sled dogs were killed, some seeming to have been eaten. Many of the men were found dead, their bodies frozen in their beds, some showing signs of having been attacked or murdered.
Yikes.
Keep in mind, the Franklin expedition was still fresh in the public imagination during this time, including all the rumors of cannibalism. Wintermute could tell some of his men were nearing their breaking point, so he sent them back to the ship and took only a small group of trusted officers with him to search the rest of the small island. On the far northern side, in an icy bay, they found the remainder of the outpost crew, their bodies frozen solid in the ice. Some appear to have walked in and simply frozen in place.
Jesus. And I thought we had it bad.
Not wanting to completely abandon his research, but also recognizing the fragility of his situation, Wintermute kept a small group of trusted and hardy men with him. He offloaded sufficient provisions and equipment for them to survive up to 6 months, and sent the crew and the In Tenebris back to London, with the request that they send a rescue ship to pick them up.
That's dedication. But what does it have to do with our data?
I'm getting there. Months later, the relief ship returned to find only Wintermute remained. He had left books of scrawled notes, data he had gathered using his novel devices, sketches and observances of the men he had kept with him, and a detailed diary outlining their slow but progressive decline into a kind of fugue and madness. Wintermute was accused of murdering the men, brought back in shackles, and once back in England, summarily court-martialed and committed to a sanatorium. His equipment, journals, and the data therein were hidden by the Admiralty, and the Royal Geographical Society renounced Wintermute's membership and denounced his research, claiming he had gone rogue. His work disappeared for over a century, until I dug it up.
Why haven't we ever heard this story before?
Exactly the question you should be asking. I had encountered odd and inexplicable references to his research, but always leading to dead ends. I finally managed to get my hands, through no small feat of my own canny research and a dogged determination, I might add, on a few of his earlier papers. It wasn't easy, believe me. A woman, let alone a woman who isn't white, had to work 10 times harder to get access to this material, but I managed to do it. I spent the next 20 years piecing it together, tracing the fingerprints of Wintermute's theory, collecting his data, analyzing, and then adding to his research with research of my own using increasingly modern equipment. And the more I dug, the more data I collected, the more worried I became. Because not only had Wintermute's original fear come to pass, that the world had become dependent on the electrical grid, a technology that would easily be taken offline should any Carrington-level geomagnetic event occur, but even worse, that the Carrington event of 1859 was like a tiny spark compared to the massive, overwhelming storm that might come in the future. I started to talk to others about this, but of course, people thought I was crazy. They ignored me at first, then started to denounce me, and then ostracize me. Until I eventually found myself so far on the fringes of accepted science that I was entirely isolated, with nobody to trust, nobody who would believe me. I lost my job, my marriage failed, all my academic credentials were thrown into question.
Ah, this explains something about your reputation, Dr. Atwood.
Nobody would believe me. Except for John, who you met as Jeremiah, Mr. Mackenzie. He was a young corporal in the Canadian military when I first met him. Handsome, as I recall. It's a long story on top of an already long story, so I won't tell it all here. But the important thing was he was stationed at a radar observation post along the dew line, far north, and started to observe some strange things of his own. He followed the trail, which eventually led him to me. Then when we got together, there were sparks, I tell you. To be believed by someone, it was like a drug. We worked to uncover more data, and he kept his eyes and ears open, using his military connections to gather more information carefully. And he moved up the ranks, but always stayed under the radar, putting his career aspirations aside to ensure he could stay close to the facilities we needed access to. But it was never going to last. At one point, he was caught accessing some classified data shared with our NATO allies, and they thought he was spying for the Russians, so they put him in military prison. And we lost touch. Years later, he actually found me here, at the radio telescope. He was a changed man. His fire was gone. They'd somehow broken him. He said he still believed, but he couldn't be part of this journey. And that's the last time I saw him. That was more than 20 years ago. I can't believe he's still alive. And on Great Bear, no less.
You can't possibly believe that's some kind of coincidence. Jeremiah being here.
What are you suggesting?
Isn't it obvious? He stayed here for you, to be close to you, to keep watch.
He's been here ever since. close by, in case you might need him. And as soon as he saw the aurora and what it could do, he knew. He saw the signs. When I met him, he was nearly killed by a bear. And when I left him, he was still not much more than half alive. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have come here himself. But he sent me to warn you. He made me promise. And he knew by then what that promise would mean.
He sent you in his place. And it's a good thing he did, because now we have the final piece. This is the answer we've been looking for all these years.
Do we finally have it?
I think we do, dear.
I'm not following.
All my research here, and Jace's since she joined me, has been to try to anticipate, to get ahead.
Ahead of what?
The next big Carrington-level event.
The thing Wintermute spent his life also searching for. And others, lesser scientists, industrialists, crackpots, even here on Great Bear. The island's unique geologic strata and northern latitude created a perfect test bed for geomagnetic research. Even a few decades ago, a German industrialist named Rudiger. But that's not important.
Dr. Atwood, do we know the terminus?
We do, my dear.
And when is it coming? Do we have time to prepare?
No, dear. It's already too late. It's already started.
What does that mean?
It means we're in a new geomagnetic normal. What you've seen so far is really just the beginning. Things will get much worse from here on out.
But how long will it last? Carrington was over in a few days, weeks at most.
Oh, this is much bigger than Carrington.
How long, Doctor?
I hesitate to say. With the data I have, I can only offer a vague range. 40 to 400.
Hours?
Days?
Years. Wintermute tried to warn us 150 years ago, but nobody listened. And now we're at the very beginning of a geomagnetic storm. A disaster of such proportion we've not seen its like in recorded history. The power grid is down. Everything humanity has built over the last 100 years or more, based on technology, electronics, everything based on the integrated circuit, electricity, it's gone. It's all gone. Nature is changing, and soon we'll begin to see the impact on people. We won't emerge unscathed. And this period of darkness will last from 40 to 400 years. A new dark age. The Long Dark. And what humanity will exist on the other side of it, I cannot even begin to guess.
Then I need to warn her. I need to get to Perseverance Mills.
You're talking about your ex-wife, the doctor?
Astrid will be there. And she needs what's in this hard case.
What's in the case, and what kind of doctor?
She's a researcher. Insomnia, memory loss, fugue states. I think she stole some experimental meds. She's trying to help a friend. A child that's suffering from some mysterious illness. I'm not sure.
Go to her. Regardless of what's in the case, you can bring her here. Her and anyone else you care about. We have to think about the survival of the species now.
But what can we possibly do here?
Oh, Jace, my silly girl. Have you forgotten what this facility is built on?
I just know it's some government thing.
Before it was repurposed for use with the radio telescope, this was an observation post for monitoring satellite communications. Mostly American, Russian, some Chinese, Cold War stuff.
But why here? Who would think we'd be spying from here?
Exactly. A few floors below us are the magnetically shielded dorms and storerooms designed for the folks who used to live and work here, back in the Cold War. The whole place is basically a big bunker.
Right. And the team that built the geothermal plant left various supplies behind.
Exactly. There's probably enough dry rations and assorted supplies there to feed dozens of people for a couple of years.
Survival of the species, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Then I better get to it.
Эх. Че идти? Это я выполнил. С повесом. Пойдем. Котелок в банке есть. Надо было поспать. Не понял, а куда мне идти туда? А почему я пройти не могу? Может, до утра поспать? Тебя не понял. Или мне как-то идти по другой дороге? Как-то по-другому идти? Сюда попробую. Нет, сюда нельзя. Ладно, пойдем поспить попробуем. Мне как-то в другую сторону идти. Фига не понял. Провалился. Круто вообще. Какие-то глюки у меня. Надо сохраниться и перезайти. А то опять подпол. Так. Сохранить. Тут заглючило. И выйти не могу. Может, как-то другой дорогой идти. Нет, все равно. То есть туда я попасть не могу тоже. Даже здесь полов нет. Так, и куда ж мне идти тогда получается? Там ворота закрыты. Поспать. Подожди, а поспать. По-моему, здесь же был... Нет. Спального мешка опять нет. Куда? Да навряд ли сюда. Мне же точно показывает на улице. Тут у меня что заглючило. Спальника нет. Так. Так, куда ж мне идти? Какой там замок? Куда могу пройти? Но она вот сюда показывает. Здесь прохода нет. Вот и пойми, куда мне идти.
Too heavy.
Чувеби и зависла. А, нет. Оказывается, судом было идти. Да, что-то заглючил карты.
This is your patient. And in case you're thinking of letting him die, consider this a little extra incentive to keep him alive.
Astrid. You don't need to do that.
I need you focused.
I'm a doctor. I'll do whatever I can to help your friend.
He's not my friend. He's my son. He dies, she dies, and then you die.
He's lost a lot of blood. And his injury looks infected. There's a fair bit of bruising around the torso, suggesting there may be internal injuries. Tell me what happened to him.
There was an explosion. Then a lot of heavy stuff fell on him.
How did you know to come here?
We heard on the radio.
Shut it, Vachon. You always did talk too much. You never mind that. Just fix Donner.
For internal injuries, there's not much I can do with the equipment here. It's too rudimentary. Normally, he'd be airlifted to a regional hospital.
You'd better figure something out.
I need some better gear, like an emergency trauma kit.
Well, you'd better figure out where you can find something like that, and soon.
The search and rescue station. They need to keep it stocked as emergency backup for remote communities like Perseverance. There's medical supplies there.
Where is it?
Along the old logging roads, north of Desperation Bay. Very rough terrain. It won't be a fast trip on foot.
Well then, Doctor, you better get going.
I'll get the supplies and I'll be right back. And then we'll get Freya out of here.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Doctor. Heller, go with her.
But, boss.
Shut up and get going. A little company to make sure you come back. And remember, Donner goes, and your friend won't be looking quite so healthy when you get back.
Be careful, Astrid.
Look, we've been traveling for hours. I'm not going any further.
My friend warned us it was a long walk to the SAR station.
I'm freezing. Gotta warm up before I go any further.
I guess we can stop for a bit.
Listen, lady. Hey, look, a train.
Ничего нету. Чё, голые? Вы издеваетесь? Голый по... Что за глюки? Она голая... Вы издеваетесь? Голая пошла. Что это за фигня такая? Голые. Люки одни какие-то. Одни какие-то глюки. Классно. Зимой голые. Бред какой-то. А там еще и волки впереди. Ну, вообще классно.
Damn, what an ancient piece of junk. This thing belongs in a
I'll
museum.
take it. You know anything about trains?
Nah, not really. Just think they're cool. Bet this track leads to the SAR station.
If I could just get this old steam engine working, it would save us a lot of time.
Sure would beat walking. But it looks to be missing some control
Не
parts.
может быть.
Throttle?
Это глюки вообще в игре пошли.
Must be around here somewhere.
Well, good luck with that. I'll just be over here, looking for some way to thaw out.
Gee, thanks for your help.
Там еще волк.
Maybe I can find something useful in that maintenance shed.
Бред какой-то. Как будто ее голову выгнали бы. Что-то какой-то бред. Это уже бред. Так, загрузить. Ёкарный. Бред какой-то. Полный бред. Закрыто. Как туда попасть? Нет, мне это не нравится. Какой-то глюк. Ой, и просто не выгнали бы футбол. Бред. Давай еще раз попробуем. Ну не может она голая быть. Была бы хотя бы одежда. Какой-то неправильный. Иди голый. Одежда по-любому должна быть. А здесь вообще голые.
Something's gotta go.
А ладно, там ничего бы не было, а то вообще голые куда-то. Это одетый, говорит, замерз. Она...
This is your patient. And in case you're thinking of letting him die, consider this a little extra incentive to keep him alive.
Astrid!
You don't need to do that.
I need you focused.
I'm a doctor. I'll do whatever I can to help your friend.
He's not my friend. He's my son. He dies, she dies, and then you die.
He's lost a lot of blood. And his injury looks infected. There's a fair bit of bruising around the torso, suggesting there may be internal injuries. Tell me what happened to him.
There was an explosion. Then a lot of heavy stuff fell on him.
How did you know to come here?
We heard on the radio.
Shut it, Vachon. You always did talk too much. You never mind that. Just fix Donner.
For internal injuries, there's not much I can do with the equipment here. It's too rudimentary. Normally, he'd be airlifted to a regional hospital.
You'd better figure something out.
I need some better gear, like an emergency trauma kit.
Well, you'd better figure out where you can find something like that, and soon.
The search and rescue station. They need to keep it stocked as emergency backup for remote communities like Perseverance. There's medical supplies there.
Where is it?
Along the old logging roads, north of Desperation Bay. Very rough terrain. It won't be a fast trip on foot.
Well then, Doctor, you better get going.
I'll get the supplies and I'll be right back. And then we'll get Freya out of here.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Doctor. Heller, go with her.
But, boss.
Shut up and get going. A little company to make sure you come back. And remember, Donner goes, and your friend won't be looking quite so healthy when you get back.
Be careful, Astrid.
Look, we've been traveling for hours.
Нет ничего.
I'm not going any
Что за
further.
фигня?
My friend warned us it was a long walk to the SAR station.
И как
I'm
голый она будет
freezing.
бегать?
Gotta warm up before I go any further.
I guess we can stop for a bit.
Listen, lady. Hey, look, a train.
Если это уже не совсем мимо.
This'll come in handy.
Бред какой-то.
Damn, what an ancient piece of junk. This thing belongs in a
can use this.
museum.
You know anything about trains?
Nah, not really. Just think they're cool. Bet this track leads to the SAR station.
If I could just get this old steam engine working, it would save us a lot of time.
Sure would beat walking. But it looks to be missing some control parts. Throttle, maybe?
Must be around here somewhere.
Well, good luck with that. I'll just be over here, looking for some way to thaw out.
Gee, thanks for your help.
Голышом много набегаешь, да. Там еще его.
Maybe I can find something useful in that maintenance shed.
Да, а то вон под низом еще. Как в него попасть? Ну, вообще круто. Бред какой-то. Ну, голышом никто не отправит. Даже самый Отпетый бандит зимой в голую не отправит. Это бред.
Okay. Okay. I need to find some place to escape this cold. Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Надо костер где-то разводить.
Well, this stuff will come in handy. I'll take it. This'll come in handy.
Ага, здесь нельзя разжечь.
I think I can use this.
А вы шум подняли. Не помню, 5 минут осталось. Как так 5 минут осталось? Вы издеваетесь? Что за фигня? Семь минут осталось. Как так время идет? Час 39 минут. То есть нельзя. Так, теперь надо все внимательно быстро.
This must be what I need to get the train going.
Ее нашли. Еще не будем ничего смотреть. Да, перчатки, ботинки. В носках и в ботинках круто вообще. Да. Он здесь растопил. Согрелись.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so the fire's going, and that means the steam pressure should start building any minute now. Just got to install the throttle lever. That should do it. You coming?
I just got this fire going. Finally starting to
The
feel
fire
like
isn't
meat
hot
again.
enough to keep... You aren't worried I'll run off somewhere?
You? Nah. You won't leave your friend to die.
I'll be back as soon as I find the trauma kit.
Better hurry. Tick-tock.
Gotta get the pressure up. Then release the brake. And...
Как поднять? Я не понял.
pressure up.
Ну, что... Вверх тормоз. А как ехать? А,
It works!
не понял. Ну вообще круто.
Looks like I need more coal to get the fire burning hotter.
Как ворота открыть? Бред, конечно. Непонятно, нифига. Наверное, мы сегодня закончим, завтра будем думать. Значит, здесь где-то должен быть... Как резать. Ни хрена непонятно. Совсем ни хрена.
Looks like this has been here a while. Hope nobody needs this anymore. This has been here a while. Best be prepared for anything.
Но я не нашел. Темница
This
перевод.
stuff will come in handy.
Не знаю. Короче, на
This
сегодня мы
bag is getting
закончили.
kind of heavy.
Потому что я не знаю, где найти.
I'll take it.
Да. И оделись мы неплохо. Короче, на сегодня мы закончили. Всем до свидания.